andamos en el Reveals y Stuff de Dragon Ball Legends. Dice que comenzará a las 9 de la mañana. Ah, miren, ya empezó de hecho. Espérenme un momentito, le daré un poquito el volumen. No, creo que así el volumen está bien. Bueno, como les decía, aquí estamos en el Reveal. Ah, bueno, creo que también están haciendo un envío de otra cosa. Pero yo voy a ver el Reveals y Stuff. Aquí estamos en el Reveals Stuff para ver qué tal, qué cosas van a poner. Quiero enterarme de todo. Entonces, por si alguien quiere venir a verlo conmigo, bienvenido. Bueno, ya de empezar lo voy a poner en pantalla grande. Esperen, lo adelanto en la parte en la que va. Ah, ok, parece que va por aquí.
Hello, everyone.
Ahí está Toshi.
The producer of Dragon Ball Legends. It's always great to be here.
No voy a hablar mucho
Of course,
para que
I'm
puedan
joined
escuchar, ¿ok? Y para yo también poder escuchar.
From Dragon Ball Legends Global Marketing Team. We are excited
Voy a
for
poner
another
los
reviews and
subtítulos,
stuff, and we
espérenme.
hope you are...
Ok, listo, ya puse los subtítulos en español, ya podemos leer.
At the end of the month,
A ver.
Super 17 became the first enemy from GT to join Legends as a Legends Limited character, while Bulma made her first Legends debut. This campaign has had a lot of great variety.
And they each have abilities that reference the original series.
Yes, indeed. Legends Limited Goku is a defensive character who can stand strong in the face of enemy attacks, while its powered-up ultimate arts is what really makes this character stand out.
If you use the main ability after filling up the unique gauge, then the Super Ultra Speed Bomb you can unleash is tremendously powerful.
For sure. It cuts the enemy's damage reduction effects by quite a lot, and depending on the number of defeated enemies, you can inflict no switching and even reduce their vanishing gauge to 0. You're pretty much guaranteed to land the Super Ultra Spirit Bomb that way. Meanwhile, Super 17 has a powerful special arts with an absorption effect, a blast arts with bonus damage against blast armor that will be quite effective if your opponent is being overly cautious, and tap actions that activate various effects, letting you gain the upper hand in battle.
It's so cool to see Super 17 absorb Ki, Blast, and power up just like in the original series.
Yep, and meanwhile, Bulma features supporting attacks from Vegeta. We think the way this unit portrays the relationship between these two characters from the Dragon Ball GT anime is a lot of fun. There were a lot of new GT characters released, so try them out and see what they can do. Moving on, the episode campaign
Ok, ya venimos con la promoción del arco de Cell, ok. Perdón si no estaba hablando mucho, por eso quiero estar atento al reveal si Stuff, ¿saben? Entonces, para que también ustedes lo vean sin interrupciones. Bueno, quiero ver qué es lo que se viene de la campaña de Cell. Yo todavía no tengo el Zenkai de Cell, porque no tengo las sillas suficientes. Chale.
Naturally, that includes some new character reveals, so be sure to stick around.
Yes, you don't want to miss them. First, let's start with Legends
Comencemos con
update info.
información sobre la
We have
actualización de
some info to
Legends.
share with you about the updates coming in late
Novedades que
February,
llegarán a finales de
starting with
febrero,
this.
ok.
Guild Battle is a
Lucha de
new
gremios
mode
en
in
un
which
nuevo
guilds
modo.
compete against one another. Two guilds face off with 30
Gremios
members
integran
each
como
for a
miembros.
massive battle between a
Bueno,
maximum of
voy a
60
escuchar,
players.
escuchar,
There
si
will be a
literalmente
game
está en
board
otro
made up
idioma,
of
voy a
tiles that you
leer
move
bien,
between,
sin
and
hablar, entonces que
players will
ustedes también lo
compete
lean,
over
¿ok?
bases located in the central part of the map. Guilds that are silver tier and higher can join. This mode will use the same auto battle system that is currently used for the Tournament of Power.
Oh, okay. So guilds will be competing against one another using the Tournament of Power system.
Correct. Since guilds are involved, coordination amongst your teammates will be crucial. There can be battles between groups of players, and by using items, you can restore the health of and even buff your fellow guild members. So move as a team and coordinate carefully as you aim for victory.
Up until now, players have been able to enjoy earning points
Ok,
and competing
va a
together
haber
in the
como
guild
una
rankings.
lucha de
But
gremios,
it's great that we've
va a haber
added
como
a
una
way
lucha
for
de
you to
gremios
compete together.
que va a tener
It's
como
up to
una
30
mecánica
versus
parecida al
30,
torneo
but
del
are
poder,
you
según estoy
expecting that guild
entendiendo.
will coordinate to
Es
play
lo que
at
estoy
the same
entendiendo
time?
de esto.
Yes, actually. There will be fixed times to compete, sort of like with Legends Battle Royale. You can vote within your guild to decide when to compete, then log in and compete together at that chosen time. Guild battles are planned to be held for 5 days.
5
Guilds can play
días.
once on each of the
No es
5
co-
days.
ah, ok, que se
So
puede-
pick a time that works
el
best
horario
for your
que-
guild and
espera.
give it your best shot.
This is an all-new way to play Legends, so we hope you have fun with it, especially if you're someone who likes competing with your guild. Remember to check in-game after the release for more details. Now, for yet another new update.
A ver, un nuevo modo de
A new
PvP.
limited time
Una
special
nueva regla
rule
especial
called
de edición
Rating
limitada
Match
llamada
Proud
lucha de
is being
clasificación.
added to rating
Lucha de
matches.
clasificación.
I'll dive right into explaining what this rule is all about. First, you'll be fighting up to
Lucharás
3
entre
matches against the same
contra el
player.
mismo jugador.
The first match will be
El
just like a
encuentro
regular
será
battle.
solo como una lucha
In the
normal.
second match, you'll
En el
fight
segundo
using the
lucharemos usando
remaining
los
3
tres
characters you
personajes
didn't use
restantes que
in the
nos
first
este.
match.
Ah, ok, ya
In
entendí.
other words, with these rules, you'll be making use of all 6 of the characters you used to form your
ya
party.
entendí.
I see. So you need to form your party knowing that you'll be using all 6 of them to battle.
Ya entendí.
Right. And you'll need to decide which 3 you'll want to use in the first round. That's extremely important. Your opponent won't know which 3 of your 6-member party you'll use in their first round, so you'll both need to try and predict what the others will do.
In regular rating matches, a lot of players have become pretty set on which 3 characters in their party they'll use, and it's easy to guess what your opponent will pick. Looks like that's going to change with this rule.
Yep. Then, if one player wins 2 rounds in a row, that person will be the winner. However, if they're tied with 1 win each, they'll move on to a final match called Battle of Pride. In Battle of Pride, you must choose at least 1 member from the first and second rounds to form your team. Then, you'll battle it out to determine the true winner.
By mixing members from rounds 1 and 2, it makes it difficult to form a strategy in which you select members based on Zenkai abilities, under the assumption that you'll lose 1 match but win the other 2.
Of course, it's not that you can't hammer out a battle plan similar to that, but we created these special rules to allow players to experience a different type of battle where they can't use the same party over and over.
Incidentally, if you get overpowered and lose terribly in the first round, is there a way to surrender if you don't want to continue into the second?
The defeated player has the option to choose whether they want to fight in the second round.
Okay.
No need to worry about it. Moreover, if
O sea
both
que
players
si
each lose a round, they both need to
pierdes
agree
la
to progress to the
primera
final Battle of Pride.
primera ronda
That
te
means
puedes
players
retirar.
who choose to fight it out in
Era la
Battle of
primera
Pride
ronda puedes
really want to
decidir si
settle
ir a
the
la
score.
segunda o no.
It's the
Okay.
kind of battle you can't experience in just a single round, which is what we think makes this rule so much fun.
I'm starting to get excited. After a hard-fought battle against another player, I sometimes find myself wishing I could fight them again. So in this rule, if my opponent also chooses to have another match with me, I'll get my wish.
Okay.
Rating Match Proud will be launched in a pre-season fashion, after which we'll make any adjustments that might be needed. Once finished, it will be available on occasion as a special season. Rating Match Proud will not be a permanent replacement for regular rating matches, so don't worry about that. For now, just think about what kind of parties you think would be a good
quiero ver
fit
los
for Rating
personajes
Match
que
Proud
sacan.
and get
Es lo
hyped
que
for
más
this
quiero
new
ver.
exciting rule.
Alright,
Sé que lo más
that's all
probable
the
es que no me lo
updating
voy a
info we
sacar,
have
pero
for you
igual,
today.
los quiero ver.
It's a plan for late February, so we hope you're excited. Now, let's move on to some Legends news. We have plenty of exciting news for you about the episode's campaign Cell Saga Z. First up,
Perfect Form Cell from episode Cell
Ay,
Saga
el
Z
revival.
is getting a Zenkai Awakening.
¡Hala!
this is the one
Tiene
that
el
can
Zenkai.
transform into Perfect Cell, right?
Right. The Zenkai ability will target characters who are both Element Red and Tag Android.
That includes the Legend Limited third character
Ah,
Android
okay,
17 and
okay,
Android
okay,
18.
okay.
The second form Cell
Ese es
will
el
transform into
revival, sí,
Perfect
lo...
Form Cell.
La verdad es
And
que
the
sí lo
Legend
tenía
Limited
muy
Super
abandonado.
17 released
Lo
at
tengo
the
ese es
end
el
of
revival,
January.
pero no le tengo las
That's right.
estrellas, a las
Be
estrellas
sure to try some
suficientes.
parties with these
Entonces no me
To
importa
touch on the
mucho,
new
la
abilities
verdad.
that will be added a little, when an enemy Ultimate Arts, Awakened Arts, or Rising Rush is activated while this character is on standby, their Ultimate and Awakened cards will be debuffed by 30%, and your own substitution count will be lowered by 4.
Ah,
It
ok.
sounds like there will be big improvement to Cell's use as a defensive character.
Oh yes. There's also going to be an effect added where using cover change will cause your opponent's draw speed to decrease by 1 level, so be sure to make good use of this cell to receive enemy attacks. You can get the necessary Awakening Z power from Zenkai Rush battles, missions, and more, so don't miss out on the Zenkai Awakening.
Now, I think we've kept our viewers waiting long enough. So why don't we reveal some new
Sí,
characters?
sí, es lo que quiero ver.
Sure, let's do
Es lo que
this.
quiero ver.
Take a look
Vamos,
at these new
vamos.
characters coming straight from episode Cell Saga Z.
A ver, a ver, a ver. Por fin, por fin. Le voy a poner un poquito más de volumen.
Think again. Are you?
Un gol de 16, ok.
No escape. Yeah. Are you?
Vamos a mejor si le quito un poquito de volumen. Ok.
It's over.
Ah, explota. Ah, no, pues no, explota.
This level of
Ok,
power
no,
was
no es Legends
created to
Limited.
destroy
Es un
Ghost.
Sparking común y corriente. Bueno, me gustó, me gustó. ¿Qué es eso? Ah, es un Vegeta, se le ve, sí, es un Vegeta. Yo soy super... Legends Limit, es que esto yo me lo esperaba. Desde que salió la campaña de Cell, yo dije, se llama Super Vegeta LF. Es que lo sabía, lo sabía. La verdad es que yo creo que será una opción muy obvia, hasta yo lo pensé. A ver, quiero ver el LF. ¡Eh! El LF está bot. El LF está bot. El LF está bot. Está bot.
Android 16 and Legends Limited Super Vegeta from episode Cell Saga Z are joining Legends.
Well, we haven't had a new Sparking Under 16 since the year Legends was released.
Not since September of 2018, in fact. That's nearly 5.5 years. Also, despite appearing in a lot of tag characters, this is the first time in a while we released Vegeta as a
El Vegeta
standalone
me
Legends
gustó, el
Limited
Vegeta me
character.
gustó.
Now, before we jump
Ojalá,
into the
ojalá me lo
abilities,
pueda
let's
sacar.
watch
Que no
some
creo,
footage.
pero ojalá me lo pueda sacar. A ver. Ah, que tiene cover. Ok, ese es el cover del androide. Esa debe ser la carta verde, me imagino.
That's enough.
Y esa es la azul.
Go. Are you? Just as calculated.
Ok.
Firing.
Y la ulti. Ah, la ulti no es con golpe, la ulti le tira esa cosa.
Yeah, hell. I'm sorry, but my ability is greater than yours.
Eagle-eyed viewers may have
Look at
spotted
those
that this is
repairs.
Android 16 from after the repairs are done by Capsule Corporation. The Red Ribbon Army logo is gone, having been covered up by the new Capsule Corporation logo. Now, for the abilities.
Under 16 is a melee type with element green. The character tag is Android, and the Z ability 3 will allow you to buff allied tag Android.
Ok.
And the episode Cell Saga
Es
Z
verde.
characters. This 16's greatest selling point is the strength of its
Creo que
offensive
sus
capabilities.
capacidades vencidos.
First off, when a battle starts, damage inflicted by 16 will be increased by 90%.
Al 90%,
Outscore draw
eso
speed
está
will be
god.
increased, while outscost will be decreased.
Ok.
Plus, when entering
Además,
the
al entrar en la
battlefield,
lucha,
16 will get
no
a
mereces obtener
19% increase
90%
to
de aumento de
inflicted
daño.
damage,
Eso está god.
which means this
Lo que
character is
significa
a
que este
safe bet
personaje
if
es
you
una
need
cosa
some
segura
serious
si necesitas
firepower.
artillería pesada.
Also, this character's strike
Mm,
arts
sí,
come with
el
the
personaje
blast
viene con un
armor,
escudo
so
de
you can
energía.
make good use of your strike arts to go on the offensive. In addition to these basic abilities, the special arts, special move arts, and ultimate arts are all both unique and extremely powerful.
Ok.
To begin with, upon activation, the special arts will nullify enemy special cover changes for set number of timer counts and will also nullify enemy destroy card effects. On top of that, landing a special arts hit will allow you to recover key and draw a strike arts card. You can go on the attack without having to worry about special cover changes or card destruction effects. So it's unlikely that you have a combo interrupted by any enemy surprises. Next up, the special move arts will boost special move damage, restore key, restore the vanishing gaze by 70%, and even draw a random arts card upon activation. Usually after using a special move arts, you'll find that you don't have enough key or arts cards. But after Android 16 uses one, the vanishing gaze will be restored, and you'll be ready to go on the attack once more. Lastly, the ultimate arts will nullify enemy endurance effects for 50 counts on activation. Not only that, this effect is unable to be cancelled. So basically, if you are
Okay.
able to pull off a Rising Rush within 50 counts of using the ultimate arts, even if it's against a character with an endurance effect, you might still be able to get a KO. Also, the ultimate arts will destroy all of your enemy cards on hit.
Ah,
Inflict them with 5 substitution counts, increase your own arts card draw speed by 1 level for 50 counts, and boost your critical rate by 30%. Having all of their cards destroyed means your enemy won't be able to immediately attack. And inflicting them with 5 substitution counts means they won't be able to quickly switch characters either. So after landing an ultimate arts, having attacks ready to go will be effective strategy. One powerful move in particular would be to attack your opponent, forcing them to use up their vanishing gauge to dodge, and then hit them with a Rising Rush while they're unable to switch out. Furthermore, 16 already has incredible offense, but
Okay,
it
que
gets
tiene muy
even
buena
stronger
defensa.
after taking enemy attacks. This character will recover a set amount of health every time it's hit with an enemy arts attack. Plus,
Okay.
it will get a 50% boost to inflicted damage,
50% de
so if
daño
you can get a
infligido.
combo going immediately after taking an arts attack, you'll be able to take those offensive abilities and use them to really put on the pressure. Performing a cover change with this 16, taking an enemy attack and then going into a combo is another effective strategy for you to try out. Besides the extremely powerful offensive
Pues,
capabilities we've just discussed,
se ve que
this
tiene
character
un
also
montón de
has
cosas,
defensive
¿eh?
abilities, such as healing one enemy card when performing a cover change, as well as reducing enemy
Ojalá
special
sacarle,
move,
aunque sea
ultimate,
este,
and awakened arts
este
power by
16, porque si
30%
quiero algún
when
personaje
entering the
nuevo.
battlefield.
Y a
This
Vegeta
16 will make a
muchísimo
great
mejor para...
addition to any Android party as a powerful attacker, so
La
definitely
Vegeta
try it
muchísimo mejor
out.
para poder humillar a Ariel con
Moving
un buen
on, let's
LS,
talk
pero...
about Legend Limited Super
Si me toca el
Vegeta.
Android 16, yo me conformaría, ¿eh? Ok, vamos con Vegeta. Esa es la azul, me imagino. Sí, esa debe ser la azul. Esa es la verde. Y la ulti. Que la ulti... La ulti se la lanza con... O sea, no quiero tirar por el rival, sino que le lance una cosa para poder activar la ulti. Ok. Vale, y eso se lo leo. Ahí está. Ok.
Legend Limited Super
Pues
Vegeta
Vegeta
is a
es tipo
melee type,
grillo.
and the element is red.
Rojo.
The character
La
tags are
etiqueta es
Vegeta,
homenaje
Clan,
de Vegeta,
Saiyan, and Super Saiyan,
Saiyan.
and the Z ability 3 will give buffs to
aliados.
allied Tag Vegeta, Clan, Tag Saiyan, and Episode Cell Saga Z characters.
Ok.
There are lots of powerful Tag Saiyan characters, so this is a really useful Z ability. Vegeta's greatest strength lies in the unique gauge, which gives you tremendous firepower when it's maxed out. Let's dive right into an explanation of the unique gauge. This unique gauge charges according to the number of timer counts spent on the battlefield, but it resets to 0 when Vegeta returns to standby. It does take 10 counts for the unique gauge to fully charge, but when it reaches max, the enemy's special cover changer will be nullified and your vanishing gauge will be 100% restored. Plus, when the unique gauge is full, outspell draw speed will be increased and the unfavorable element factors
también se
will
pierde
be
la
nullified.
ventaja de la desventaja y
At the start of
afinidad,
battle,
ok.
Vegeta already gets outscore draw speeds increased by 1 level, so when the unique gauge is full, you'll have a 2-level boost to your outscore draw speed, in addition to the unfavorable elements factor nullification. Also, for every 3 counts that pass after entering the battlefield, health will recover by a set amount and inflicted damage will increase. So the longer this character stays on the
Perdón si no
battlefield,
estoy
the
hablando
stronger
mucho,
of an
banda,
attacker
perdón si
it
los
becomes.
aburro.
It
No
does take a
como
while
los
to
viewers
charge the unique gauge
ven
all
en
the way,
Reels y
but
estos
that's
y
all
hablan,
you
pero
need
es
to
que
do in
yo no
order
sé qué
to
decir,
activate a
solo
bunch of
quiero
powerful effects.
Solo quiero
Vegeta has an
ver
effect
de
that
las cosas de
charges the unique
Vegeta.
gauge by 30% at the start of battle. so the
Trato de
first
hablar
time
todo
will
lo
be
que
a
puedo
bit easier as well.
cuando
While Vegeta
se
is
me
on the
viene a la conciencia
battlefield,
que
whenever the
cuando
enemy
dicen,
switches,
estás
you'll
grabando un
get a
video,
boost
di
to
algo,
damage
porque literal
inflicted, reduce
veo,
the enemy's ki,
me
and
quedo
reduce
viendo
your
los
allies'
subtítulos
substitution counts.
y se me olvida que
From
estoy
your
grabando,
opponent's point of
literalmente.
view, they'll
A
probably
ver.
want to switch to a character with a lot of health in order to survive attacks by this Vegeta on the warpath. So these
Literalmente me pongo a
abilities
leer los
stack
subtítulos y
each
se me olvida
time
que estoy
your opponent
grabando,
switches out will
literal.
be quite powerful. I'm sure you've already gotten an idea of how strong this character's unique gauge is, but there's more. Under certain conditions, Vegeta will have seriously powerful defensive abilities and strike arts. Starting with the defensive abilities, the enemy's special move, ultimate, and awakened arts, as well as their rising rush, and even all enemies' main abilities will all be sealed when you max out the unique gauge. Vegeta's unique
El
gauge is the
único de
type that
Vegeta es el
charges
tipo que se carga
continuously
continuamente
while
mientras
the
el
character
personaje
is
está en
on
la
the
lucha.
battlefield. So you will often be
Así que
charging
lo
it
descargan
when you
mientras
score
hacemos
a
un combo de
combo
ataque.
or
Ah,
when
ok.
you are
Y
on
cuando
the
estés
receiving
recibiendo un
end of
ataque,
one.
o sea, si estás
When a
atacando o
unique
si estás
gauge
recibiendo
gets held
ataques, el medio
while
sí
you are
se
being
sigue
comboed by
recargando,
your
¿sabes?
opponent, you can
Eso me
expect to be
gusta.
finished off by an ultimate art or rising rush. But with these abilities, once your unique gauge fills up, your opponent will temporarily lose access to those powerful
Ah, que no puedo
abilities,
usar esas habilidades, el
allowing
medio
you
está
to shake
lleno.
off their blows with ease.
Ok,
Plus,
ok.
if you return Vegeta to standby with a full gauge, this character can recover a significant amount of health and shorten own substitution counts. If Vegeta can last until the unique gauge is full, your opponent's most threatened options will be sealed, giving you the option to switch in another character, even once without endurance or revival, and spread the damage across your team. And shortening your own substitution counts means that you can send Vegeta right back on the battlefield, so make use of the unique gauge to have Vegeta go on the attack. Next, we need to talk about Vegeta's strike attacks. Upon entering the battlefield, the damage from Vegeta's next strike arts attack will get boosted by 50%. You draw a strike arts card, and you inflict all enemies with substitution counts. Inflicting substitution counts means that your opponent will have a hard time switching out, and you'll be in an excellent position to land a full force, 50% boosted strike arts on the character you are aiming to take down. Finally, let's talk about some powerful abilities other than the unique gauge. First off, the special arts will restore ki and randomly destroy 2 enemy cards, while the strike arts have blast armor. If you use the special arts and destroy your enemy cards, they'll have fewer options available, and since Vegeta's strike arts have blast armor, they'll find out it's difficult to use their blast art, which should help you to stay on the battlefield. Staying on the battlefield for 10 counts will make this Vegeta tremendously stronger, so it's a perfect match. Moving on, the main ability will nullify enemy special cover changes and draw an ultimate arts card. Plus, it will restore your own vanishing gauge by 100% and reduce the enemy durable moves by 1. If you manage to land a combo using the main ability to nullify your opponent's special cover changes, then continuing that combo to buy time until the unique gauge is full should be an effective strategy. So, that's all we have to say about Super Vegeta's abilities. What do you think? I think you really come to enjoy strategizing to make full use of this character's firepower, so definitely try it out. You'll be able to find more details about these characters' abilities on the site in the video description after this premiere is over. Make sure to take a look. That's all we have to share with you today. Legend Limited Super Vegeta and Sparking Under 16 are on their way. So the episode campaign Cell Saga Z is about to get even more intense.
It definitely is. There's more to come during this campaign, so I hope you're ready. And don't forget, the new PvP rule, Rating Match Proud, and the new Guild Battle Mode are planned to be released soon, so get ready for those as well.
Remember to follow our official social media accounts for information that we didn't have time for here and various other news and campaigns. Thank you for watching today. We hope you'll join us again in the next videos and stuff. Bye everyone.
Están top.
Bye.
Very stuff, thank you. Ok. Bandai. Bueno, ya se acabó. Esperen. A ver. Vamos a
This
mirar
level
otra
of
vez a
power
ese
was
Vegeta. Vamos a
created to
mirar.
destroy Goku.
Ahí está. Gente, bueno, ahora también en lo que hablan sobre el Vegeta por aquí.
The character
A ver. Stability, 30. Vegeta Clan, episodio. No sé mucho inglés, voy a leer lo que me sepa, ¿ok? Porque no sé mucho inglés. Voy a leer lo que me sepa. Ok.
attacks are Vegeta, Clan,
Entiendo
Saiyan,
muy
and
bien,
Super.
pero
There are
bueno.
lots of power when it's
Bueno.
out.
Habilidades únicas. O unique abilities. Ok. Pues. Personaje.
Let's dive right
O sea,
into an explanation of the unique
bueno, que no
gauge.
se puede adelantar. ¿Qué? Bueno, ese fue el reveal si estuvo. Ahora son muy bueno a ver el chat en vivo. Ok. Bueno, ese fue el reveal si estuvo para los que no alcanzaron a ver el en vivo, que solo les gusta ver el en vivo y no les gusta verlo si no están en vivo. Pues yo aquí lo vi en vivo, entonces por si lo quieren, por si no alcanzaron a ver el en vivo, que igual sé que se va a quedar ahí, pero si solo les gusta ver los en vivos, entonces ahí lo pueden ver conmigo. Yo todavía no puedo hacer en vivo de día a mis suscriptores, pero sí voy a subir el video viendo el en vivo. Entonces, bueno, ese fue el reveal que subió Bandai. Entonces, bueno, espero les haya gustado mucho este video. Recuerden apoyarlo con su pedazo de like, su suscripción, la verdad es que me apoyarían muchísimo. Y bueno, hasta luego, banda.